Now for the introductions of the starting lineups. First for the visitors from Madison. Number 5, Jake Burns. Number 10, Paige Salter. Number 20, Landon Smith. Number 22, Zach Rubenberger. And number 30, Malloy Roulette. And now the starting 5 for your Stockbridge Valley Cougars. Number 2, Gabe Smith. Number 3, Carter Ayers. Number 5, Evan Enslow. Number 10, Kaden Wilson. And number 11, Regan Brenner. Would everyone please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem?
Anybody out there?
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the third Stockbridge Valley varsity basketball game of the year. Today they will face off against rival Madison Blue Devils. Stockbridge sitting at 1-1 after a tough loss to Cincinnati on Monday. And the tip will go out of bounds. And it will be Madison ball to start the game. Stockbridge looking to bounce back after a loss to Cincy. Smith to Saltern, back to Smith. Deep three, and it is good. .30 is the score to start, but Carter Ayers looks to tie it up, will not get it. Rebound, Saltern. Madison will push the ball up. Looking to get the ball inside to Saltern on the three-point line. Smith driving. Ball tipped by Carter there on the ground. Smith gets it back, and it will be a jump ball. Stockbridge ball. Good defense by Carter Ayers. Madison, a worse record than Stockbridge at 1-2. They will look to clean it up here in a game against their rival. Smith on the three into Renner. And the ball is tipped away and stolen. On the drive. Oh, and no good. Wilson with the rebound. He pushes out to Carter Hires. Carter Hires, they have numbers. Enslow in and foul. And a travel called on Evan Enslow, not a foul. Smith will guard the inbound. Stockbridge putting on a press early here. Landon Smith has nowhere to go, but he gets the ball away. Saltern pushing the ball up. He dumps it. Oh, and blocked by Gabe Smith. But it will go out on Madison. Neither coach happy at the moment. And some confusion in the stands as it is Stockbridge ball. Madison still holds a 3-0 lead at this moment. Hires to Smith on the 3-point. Back out to Enslow. To Hires into Brenner. He has nothing. He'll put the ball back out. They'll try to start something again. Into the middle. Out to Hires. Nothing there. A fight for the ball in the middle. And a jump ball called for. It will be Madison ball going down. And an early substitution for the Blue Devils. And Enslow gets the steal on the inbound pass into Wilson. He'll lay it up. And good to cut the deficit to 1. Madison gets the ball in. Roulette looking for something. He has nothing. And a travel called for on Gage Saltern. Enslow will inbound the ball. He gets in, Hires. Back to Enslow. He's got nothing. On the baseline. Oh, and tipped out of bounds by Caden Wilson. Smith to inbound the ball, and another Smith to guard the inbound pass. He gets it in. Saltern trying to make a move on Wilson. Inside to Lurenberger, and out of bounds on Lurenberger. It will be Stockbridge ball. They will try to take the lead. A low-scoring game so far. Only 5 total points. Hires to Enslow on the 3-point line. It slips out of Enslow's hands. They double him quickly. Back to Wilson. And a foul on Lurenberger. Smith will inbound. To Renner. Enslow open on the 3-point line. He chooses to make the tough pass to Carter Hires. Back across the court. And Braden Renner wrapped up, but he finds a way to get out to Evan Enslow. Enslow on the top. And no good on the mid-range jumper as it will be called out of bounds. Landon Smith will inbound the ball for the Blue Devils. He gets it into Gage Saltern. Saltern pass to Smith. Smith had a few gather steps given to him. We are having camera troubles. Burns back out on the 3. And he drops that one to bring the lead to 4. 6-2 Madison. Hires will bring the ball up. Looking for a score. Enslow from the mid-range, no good, off target. Burns will push the ball up for the Blue Devils. Oh, crosses over on Enslow. Trying to get a shot. Smith on the outside. He might have picked up the foot. Landon Smith looking for anything. He looks for Jacobs, but nothing there. Enslow on the fast break, driving in. Oh, goes for a pass to Gabe Smith, but doesn't get it. Taken away by another Smith, Landon Smith from the Blue Devils. Jacob Burns will bring the ball up for Madison. calling for terror defense on Burns. Oh, and that defense might have been a little too strong as there's a foul on Braden Renner. Burns will go to the line to shoot 2. Burns good on the first. 7-2. Tim Sauerhofer will come in for Evan Enzo. Tim had 12 points in their loss to Cincinnati. And Burns good on the second to increase the lead to 6. 8-2 now, Blue Devils. Hires pushing the ball up the court. Out to Renner. He had the shot, chose not to take it. Into Sauerhofer. Sauerhofer goes up. No good. Rebound, Leuenberger. Burns pushing the ball up the court. Out to Saltern. Saltern drives. Nothing there. Smith. Back out top. And an offensive foul on Jacob Burns. Madison will bring in 2 subs. They will bring in Dylan Doherty for Landon Smith and Justin Lemunion for Zach Leuenberger. Hires will push the ball up to Renner on the 3. He gets it inside to Sauerhofer. Sauerhofer no good on the mid-range. The Cougars are ice cold at the moment. Madison's offense not looking much better. Saltern bringing the ball up to Burns. Into Brulette. Brulette pushes it in. No good on the shot. He'll get his own rebound. And Brulette is fouled by Timmy Sauerhofer. He will go to the line for 2. Malloy Brulette, the senior, shooting. And Brulette good on the first. Increase the lead to 7. And Brulette for the second. An interesting shot, but he makes both of them one-handed on the free throw. 10-2 is the score for Madison. To Smith on the 3. He swings it to Renner. Inside to Wilson. Wilson goes up and is blocked by Lemunion. Can't get much inside on number 42 there. Burns looking for something to Doherty. Oh, ball tipped up by Renner. Knocked out of his hands. Timmy gets it. And Hires will push the ball up the court to Smith. Carter Hires with the 3. Good! He drops in the bucket for their fourth score in a few minutes. 10-5 the score. Still Madison lead. Burns pushing the ball up the court. 1:58 left. He goes to Doherty. Doherty to Saltern. Inside to Lemunion. Lemunion drops in the floater. He's on the board. 12-5 is the score. We will be back after this timeout. We are back from the first timeout of the game. The ball will be inbounded for Stockbridge. Stockbridge looking to produce some more offense than they did. They bring in Cole Russ for Tim Sauerhofer. Oh, and ball tipped out of Gabe Smith's hands. Oh, miscommunication from Madison. I was looking down. Salterna bring the ball up to Doherty, inside to Brulette. Brulette pushing in. Lemunion with the layup, and it's good. 4 points for Justin Lemunion for the big man. 14-5 is the score, Madison. Smith with the three. Doesn't get it to go. A fight for the rebound inside, but Jacob Burns comes out with it. To Doherty. Inside to Brulette. Back out to Saltern. He pushes it back out to their point guard. Screen for Jacob. No good. Rebound, Hires. He has a fast break. It's a one-on-one. He doesn't get the layup to go. Gabe Smith will get his rebound. Oh, but he will put his foot on the line and be out of bounds. Another turnover for the Cougars. 34 seconds left, and they are down by 9. Salterna push the ball up. The shot clock is off. .25 seconds left in the quarter. Madison going to run the clock out. But a timeout called for by the refs. There was a fan on the court, apparently. Burns will bring the ball in. They might just run out this clock. Doherty on the outside to Saltern. Saltern fumbles it, holds possession. Burns driving. He has nothing. 8 seconds left. Tries to go into Lemunion. Tipped off of Renner's hands, and it will stay Madison ball. Renner not happy about that one. 4 seconds left in the quarter. Madison will go for one last shot. Jacob Burns drives in, and he gets the shot for him. And that is the end of the first quarter. Madison will be up by 11. And this is looking like a one-sided game through the first. We will be back after this break. Sorry, we had some technical difficulties out of the break. Might have been a good thing, as there was some words said that were not too kind. And we lost our scoreboard cam. It automatically turned off before I could notice. And it is back. Still 16-5 for Madison. There we go. Got the scoreboard cam back. Burns will try to drive. He has nothing. Ball tipped by Hires. And timeout called for by Madison. We will be back after this break. And we are coming back from the second timeout, this one from Madison. Stockbridge is going to need to heat their offense up if they want to stay in this game. Madison needs to just hold down their amazing defense and keep up the three-point shooting, as Stockbridge has had no answer for them through the first quarter. Madison will go with Jacob Burns, Dylan Doherty, Justin LeMunyon, Malloy Brulette, and Landon Smith, while Stockbridge is still going with their starting five. Oh, Burns on the ground. And the shot clock runs out on Madison as they were not aware of the time they had on the clock. This could be a chance for Stockbridge to get their offense heated up on an unfortunate turnover by Madison. And it looks like it will not be the chance as the ball slips through Gabe Smith's hands and goes out of bounds. A quick turnover for the Cougars. Landon Smith will bring the ball up for Madison. He kicks it to Burns. Inside to LeMunyon. LeMunyon tries to pass, but it is not good. Carter Hires will take it away. Inside to Enzo. He'll run in the baseline. Hires with the three, and it drops. 16-8 is the score. Stockbridge's offense might have just come to life on that three. To Doherty. Inside to Brulette. Brulette trying to back down Caden Wilson. He will not. Burns goes for the mid-range, tips it out to Landon Smith. Somehow, that shot is offline. It gets tipped back out to Burns on the three-point line. Smith will not take another three. He will drive, but it is a offensive 3-second violation on Justin LeMunyon. He stays in the paint for a little bit too long. Madison will bring in a sub for LeMunyon. They will bring in Alfred Nolan. Inside to Renner. The ball is tipped away by Brulette. Oh, and Doherty with an amazing save. Landon Smith fumbles heading up the court, but he will get it out to Doherty on the three-point line. Shot good by Doherty. Stockbridge shoots a three. Madison gets one right back. 19-9 the score. 19-8 the score. Outside to Smith. Back to Wilson. Wilson will not shoot. They get out to Hires. Hires tries driving, fumbles the ball, and a travel on Carter Hires. Turnover is the name of the game for Stockbridge right now, with 5 minutes left in the first half. Burns held the ball while walking in, but it will not be called a travel as he will bring it up for Madison. Out Nolan driving in, and he is called for a foul and a foul is called on Braden Renner. That is his second foul of the day. Nolan will go to the line to shoot two. And Alfred Nolan drops in the first one. He is a freshman. Stockbridge will bring in Tim Sauerhofer for Braden Renner. Braden in early foul trouble. And Nolan to shoot his second free throw. And it's good. 21-6 the score. Hires will push the ball down the court. They need to bring this offense to life if they want to get back in this game. Out to end zone, three-point line. Wilson trying to find something. He has nothing because he is doubled. Smith into Sauerhofer. Back to Wilson on the baseline. And he is fouled for the and one bucket. Caden Wilson, tough layup. 21-10 the score. Wilson will shoot the and one. And it's good. Burns outside in the corner. Smith holds the loose ball. He gets it up to Hires. He threaded that perfectly. Oh, no good for Carter Hires on the mid-range jumper. And a travel called for on Malloy Brulette. LeMunyon will come in for Brulette. This could be the spark the Cougars offense needed. Down by only 10 now. 4:26 left in the first half. Open shot, Hires. No good, short, off of LeMunyon, and that will stay Cougar ball. Smith to inbound. He'll get it into Enslow. Enslow pump fake. Tipped out. Stays Cougar ball. They have had ample chances. Smith to inbound yet again. Into Sauerhofer in the middle. He goes up. Oh, and he is not close on the layup. 4 minutes left in the quarter. Stockbridge down by 10. Nolan on the outside. He'll try to drive. Back to Smith. Smith looking for something. To Jacob Burns. Oh, and Burns goes up and is fouled on the shot. He will go to the line. 3:50 left. Burns shooting 2 for 2 from the line tonight. The foul on Carter Hires. Burns' first shot is good. Madison will increase their lead to 11 as Gage Saltern comes in for Dylan Doherty. Burns second. And Burns is good on the second. Madison takes a 12-point lead. Hires pushing the ball up. Enslow outside into Sauerhofer. Sauerhofer fumbles the ball. Doubling Enslow. Down on the baseline to Wilson. Wilson back to Hires. Hires taking the tough shot. No good. Oh, ball ripped out of LeMunyon's hands, but it will stay Madison's ball. Burns pushing the ball up. 3:20 left. To Nolan. Nolan trying to drive in. He's got nothing. And that will stay Madison ball as it was out on Sauerhofer. Saltern inbound the ball to Burns. Burns has nothing. He'll take the baseline jumper. Not good. Rebound Smith. Smith trying to push the ball up. 3 minutes left. They need to get hot on offense and quick, and that is not helpful. Oh, and Gabe Smith is on the floor after a tough pass to LeMunyon's hands. Burns driving to Smith. He's got nothing. To Saltern, looking to get Burns' three-point shot. Nolan driving in on Wilson. He's got nothing. Burns jab step. Picked up the pivot foot twice. Loses the ball. Saltern gets it back. Saltern driving in. Pass out to Nolan. Nolan to Burns. They have 2 seconds left. Oh! Good on the three. Burns is perfect from the three-point line. 26-11 the score. He hit a little celebration after that shot. Coach is not happy. To Smith. Hires was open on the cut. Didn't see him. Enslow drives in. Tough layup. No good. Oh, rebound Madison yet again. Jacob Burns is just always in the right spot for the rebound. Screen Smith. Into LeMunyon. He tries to back down Sauerhofer, and he will. 6 points to the big man. 28-11 the score. Hires driving the ball, trying to find something. Baseline to Wilson. Oh, and an offensive foul called for on Caden Wilson. Malloy Brulette will come in for LeMunyon, as well as Burns pushing the ball up. 1:30 left. Out to Smith. Smith driving. He's got a baseline jumper. No good. Rebound, Wilson. Hires pushing the ball up. He'll drive in to Enslow on the three-point line. Way too hard. Rebound, Malloy Brulette. Timmy Sauerhofer is on the ground holding his head. And it'll be a timeout called for by the officials. Sauerhofer looked like he was hitting the head on the rebound. He's calling for a sub. Cole Russ will come in for him. Saltern inbound to Burns. Burns will push the ball up with 1 minute left. Madison up big. He gets the ball, Saltern. Inside, pushing in. No good. Rebound, Enslow. He's going to try to push the ball up quickly, put some points on the board. He loses control, gets it, Hires on the three-point line. Wilson on the baseline. Nothing. Hires with the three. Oh, just a little offline. Burns in, blocked by Carter Hires. 36 seconds left. And the shot is good. 31-11. They go up by 20 with 20 seconds left in the first half. In to Jack Cross. Jack Cross was subbed in for Sauerhofer. Hires looking to drive from the middle. Oh, a tough layup, and it's good with the floater. They will bring the lead within 20 to end the first half. Jacob Burns had other ideas, but it did not go. And we will be back after halftime. Thank you for joining us. We will be back in 10 minutes. I'm sorry, we cannot take a break during Chuck-a-Duck. We got to see who wins this one.
Is the third game in a row. You're setting a new record. $92 tonight.
$92 the pool for tonight's Chuck-a-Duck. We cannot miss this.
The objective, for those of you that don't know, is the closest duck to the center court pin wins the earnings for tonight. We're going to count from 3. Big Chuck-a-Duck. Here we go. Get those ducks ready.
Right in front of it,
Make
dude.
sure you're not on the court. Bingo, I see you there. Those goes to the sideline.
Thank you.
Here we go. 3, 2. 1 go.
And I see two ducks that are very close. Tight competition tonight. Big prize pool. And that pink one might be on.
Last call. Last call going once. Going twice. All right, let's pick a winner.
He got a dentist work so bad he fell.
And then goes.
Yeah. What's it now? Why did you now?
Winning by a mere half inch. It's the area code 315.
Oh, and that will be a Madison parent. We will be back after halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We are back from halftime, and Stockbridge will be looking for a big comeback as they are down by 18 to go into the second half. Madison will bring in the ball. Burns bringing it up. Burns out to Smith. Looking to push the ball inside. He has nothing. He'll give it to Saltern outside the 3. Saltern driving in, jump stop. Into Leuenberger. He passed out to Smith. Hires with a layup. No good. It rolls out of the rim. But a fight for the ball. Enslow, they're on the ground fighting for it. Jump ball. I could not see who had the ball in that fight. My view was blocked by the coach. But it will stay Stockbridge ball. Into Hires. Hires with the jumper. No good. Rebound. Wilson. Tipped. Hands. Leuenberger ends up with it. He'll give it out to Jacob Burns. Burns pushing up the middle. Looking for a pass. He'll hold on to it. 20 left on the shot clock. Driving in. No shot. Out to Saltern. Saltern fumbles with it. Driving. He's got nothing. Puts up the jump shot. Not good. Rebound. Hires. Stockbridge will push the ball up the court. Hires around Burns. Smith on the 3. Out to Braden Renner. Renner driving. Hit hard. No foul called. And that will be no good for Stockbridge. Burns will push the ball up. He's got it. Burns has been a big part of this Madison offense tonight. No points scored since we come back from the break. And a foul on Malloy Brulette as he elbowed Braden Renner in the face. The ball will be inbounded to Carter Hires. He'll bring it up. Stockbridge has been in this position before last year against Belleville in the sectionals. They came back. They'll look for the same magic this year. Renner out to Hires on the 3. Back into Braden Renner. He's got nothing. Out to Hires. 3-pointer. Hires. Offline. Rebound. Braden. He pushes it in. Out to Smith on the 3. He pulls. No good. Rebound. Smith. He got his own board. Stockbridge farming rebounds right now, but cannot get the ball to go through. And finally, Zach Leuenberger comes down with it, and it will be a foul on Braden Renner. Still no points since the half. Stockbridge had all the chances in the world down there, but could not get it to go through the basket. Burns bringing it up. Pass into Brulette. Out to Smith. Smith driving. He's got nothing into Brulette. Brulette with the layup. No good. A little too strong. He goes back up with his own rebound. And he gets it to drop. 33-13 the score. Madison pushes their lead to 20. Oh, ball tipped out of Carter Hires' hands, but Caden Wilson tries to get it back. Burns crossover. Out to Saltern. Saltern with the 3. He's no good. Little short. Renner with the rebound. They'll try to go for the fast break. Enzo driving. Tough layup. No good. Wilson puts it back up. Madison gets the rebound. Saltern gets out of the double. They'll try to trap him. Burns pushing the ball up the court. Crossover on Hires. Madison looking to set up their offense. Madison with a clear size advantage over Stockbridge. Smith drives, looking for a pass, has nothing. Back out to Saltern outside the 3-point line. Into Brulette. Brulette to Smith. Smith driving baseline. Foul called for on Braden Renner as he ends up on the floor. And that will be the end of the line for Braden Renner, as that he may have just fouled out. Timeout called for by Coach Renner, and we will be back after this short break. And as we come back in from the timeout, only 2 points have been scored in 3.5 minutes since halftime. Both teams looking to jumpstart their offense. Stockbridge more than Madison, as they need these crucial third quarter points to get themselves back in the game. They are down by 20 and looking for any points that they can scavenge. Out to Burns on the 3-point line. Burns looking to make a move on Hires. Driving in. Tipped by Hires. Enslow gets the ball on the fast break. He's got speed on Smith. Foul on Landon Smith. And Evan Enslow will go to the line to shoot 2. Enslow shooting Stockbridge's second foul shots of the night. His first. Enslow's first is good to cut the lead to 19. He'll look for another one, trying to get Stockbridge's offense started. And he gets his second to go. Stockbridge will be in the press quickly. Madison gets the ball in even quicker, but it is pushed coast to coast out of bounds. And the ball will be brought in at the other end of the court. A lucky break for Stockbridge. This could be the opportunity they need. Smith will inbound to Hires. Madison will not guard him, setting up their defense. Hires to Enslow. Enslow driving in. The ball gets tipped away by Leuenberger, and a foul called on Evan Enslow on the other end. A reach is what they will say. Stockbridge stays in the press, looking to cut Madison's offense off before they get to the other end. Both teams have scored 2 points since the half. Ball into Burns. He has nothing. He tries, and it will be out on Gabe Smith. It will stay Madison ball. Landon Smith to inbound. Into Leuenberger. Leuenberger gets it. Leuenberger double dribbles, but it is not called. Burns to Smith. Smith looking for an inside pass. He does not have it. He'll go into Leuenberger. Saltern on the 3. Does not go. Enslow with the rebound. He gets out of the trap somehow to Smith. Back to Enslow, and the foul called on Enslow. He will shoot 2 once again. Enslow's first shot. Ooh, no good on an unfortunate bounce. Score will stay 33-15 Madison. Enslow's second shot, not much better, but it will be a Stockbridge rebound. Wilson to Smith. Smith with the 3. Does not fall. Rebound Leuenberger. Madison trying to push the ball down the court to Burns. Stockbridge might not be able to get their offense hot in time. Enslow with a steal. Enslow is doing everything he can right now. He hits a spin move, but it's hit hard. Ends up on the ground. Enslow slow to get up. Landon Smith trying to fight his way out of the backcourt. And timeout called for by Madison. We will be back after this timeout. And we are back from the timeout. Stockbridge needs to get their offense going quickly or it will be too late. Madison looking for some insurance points as they As they are up by 18 at the moment. Burns bringing the ball up the middle. No substitutions for either team. Burns falls on the ground. He is slow to get up. Hires with the layup. There it is. It is good. Lead cut to 16. This might be what the Cougars needed. Burns back up, pushing the ball to Brulette. Brulette, they have numbers. Not anymore. Leuenberger loses the ball. He loses it again. Hires gets the steal. He's gone. Pushes the ball to Smith. Smith with the layup. Smith good on the layup. Stockbridge is getting moving. 33-19 the score. Bad pass. Steal again for Stockbridge. Jump ball called for. Madison will bring in Dylan Doherty for Landon Smith. It will stay Stockbridge ball. Stockbridge has gotten hot quickly. This might be what they needed, and it will not be Stockbridge ball. It will be Madison ball. Stockbridge keeping the press into Burns. Burns has nothing. He's trapped, looking for any pass to make. He does not have one. Ball tipped, stolen yet again into Enslow. Enslow gets the layup. It's good! The Cougars are storming back. 33-21 the score. Madison has gone ice cold. The Cougars are heating up at just the right time. Down by only, I don't even know. Down by 12. It will be Cougar ball out to Enslow. Enslow to Hires. Hires has nothing. He kicks it to Enslow. Enslow with the three. No good. It is an air ball. A little too far to the left. The Cougars trying to keep their offense going. Justin Lemunion will come in for Zach Leuenberger. Doherty to inbound the ball. Stockbridge stays in their press. It has been working well to this point. Doherty has no pass. Stolen by Enslow. Tipped out of bounds. And it will stay Madison ball. Stockbridge's press has been very effective to this point. Trying to get the ball and has nothing. Ball tipped by Sauerhofer. And it is called up for an over-the-back foul on Tim Sauerhofer. Stockbridge had a good run going there. Madison looking to kill it. Jacob Burns driving in. Crossover on Hires. Drops the shoulder, has nothing. Pass to Brulette. Brulette goes in with the layup. Called for another foul on Tim Sauerhofer. All Stockbridge big men are in foul trouble. The first shot for Brulette will fall to push the lead to 13. Brulette's second shot. No good. Rebound Sauerhofer to Smith. They will try to get the fast break going. Smith has nothing. He pushes it into Wilson. Wilson doesn't have it. Enslow with the three. Three ball does not fall. It will stay Cougars ball on a hustle play by Caden Wilson. Never mind, it will be a jump ball. It will be Stockbridge's ball out of bounds on the baseline. Stockbridge looking to put some more points on the board. Inbound pass to Hires. Hires pulls the pass to Sauerhofer. Sauerhofer has nothing. He is hit hard on this layup. Ball tipped by Enslow. Saltern falls on the ground. Is called for a blocking foul on Evan Enslow. Oh my goodness. These fouls are coming in grows at this point. And it will be two shots for Gage Saltern. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Stockbridge had their run. They lost it. Lost the momentum. But Madison not scoring either. Only up by 13 still. Stockbridge has a chance if they get very hot very quick. And we lost our scoreboard cam. Rebound. Madison. Roulette goes up with it. A lot of bodies flying. Nothing going in. Stockbridge will come down with the ball. Timmy Sauerhofer is smothered and a foul is called for on Justin Lemunion. I was on Gage. Sorry, Gage Saltern. Enzo will inbound the ball to Hires. He will roll the ball to save time. Hires picks it up, driving up the middle, out to Enslow. Enslow driving, dumps it to Sauerhofer. Sauerhofer too strong on the layup. Brulette looking for anything. Doherty gets the pass into Burns, and they will set up their offense. 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Burns looking to get inside. Hires has a different plan. Brulette sets the screen, doesn't stop Hires. Oh, and blocked by Tim Sauerhofer. They will push the fast break. 45 seconds. Smith with the layup. Too soft. He goes into the wall. Saltern pushing the ball up the court for the fast break. Tipped by Evan Enslow. Oh! It went in between my legs. Stockbridge pushing the ball. Smith, no shot. He'll take the mid-range. Little too strong. Off the back iron. Smith loses the ball. Passes it to Sauerhofer. Sauerhofer fouled hard. He will go down. Tim Sauerhofer will shoot 2 shots. We lost our scoreboard cam yet again. It keeps turning off. We keep losing it, and now it has gone completely black. (34-22) the score. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to get it reconnected as we speak. The first shot is not good for Tim Sauerhofer. The second one, little off. He does not get it. But a fight for the ball. Enzo, travel called for on Justin Lemunion. Stockbridge will keep the ball. Stockbridge looking to get hot. They have not scored in a minute. Out to Hires on the 3. Hires pulls it, and it goes. Nothing but net. Carter Hires. They cut the score to under 10. Doherty looking for a pass. Has nothing. Stolen by Enzo, but it falls out of his hands. Burns pushes the ball, looking to bring their lead back to 10. He doesn't have it. Out of bounds on Malloy Brulette. It will go Stockbridge ball. 2.6 seconds left. Stockbridge will look for a quick shot. Madison going to press to stop Carter Hires from saving time, but it will not help. Tim Sauerhofer chucks up the shot, and it goes. And the buzzer beater goes off of the other basket. Stockbridge got hot and cut the lead down to 9 as they will try to finish off the comeback in this fourth quarter. 8 minutes to do it. We will be back after this break. And we are back for the fourth quarter of action as Stockbridge will try to complete their comeback. And we lost our scoreboard cam as the battery died, so I will have to keep you updated. 34-25 is the score. Burns to Smith. Smith driving, stolen by Enslow. Tipped away. Doherty ends up on the floor. Everyone's on the floor. Enslow ends up with it. And it is called as a foul on someone. foul. Evan Enslow was pushed. Foul on Malloy Brulette. And there we go. Smith will inbound the ball to Hires. Madison subbing in Alfred Nolan for Malloy Brulette. Ball into Hires. Hires to Smith. Back in the middle. Oh, and it is good for Hires. He gets the mid-range jumper to shot fall. No pass. Malloy. Oh, and a foul called for on Evan Enslow. Enslow in foul trouble. That might have been his fourth. However, Stockbridge is making the comeback down by only 7. Burns bringing the ball up. 34-27 the score. Stockbridge's stands getting loud. Burns with the 3. Oh, and he's still perfect 4 for 4 with the 3. They bring the lead back to 10, 37-27. Hires bringing the ball up. Looking to get their defense started is Madison. Smith to Hires. Hires wants the 3, can't get it. To Enslow. Ooh, and tipped out by Dylan Doherty. It will stay Stockbridge ball. Stockbridge looking to complete the comeback. Madison stands not happy. Hires bringing the ball in. He'll look for a pass to Renner. Back into Hires on the cut, is tipped out. And it will stay Stockbridge ball yet again. Madison having good defense, but just cannot take the ball away from Stockbridge. Smith out to Hires on the 3. Hires pulls it. Good! It falls! He brings the lead back to 7. Carter Hires is on fire. Ball tipped by Smith. It goes up. Evan Enslow drops the ball in. 37-32 the score. Stockbridge down by 5. They are moving in on Madison. 6:30 left in the game. 37-32 the score. Carter Hires, Evan Enslow. This team is magic. As I mentioned earlier, this game looking identical to last year's sectional first round game against Belleville Henderson. Down the whole game until the 4th quarter, and they storm back and get hot quickly. They need 5 points in 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and they need to keep their defense as locked down as it has been, as they have held the Madison Blue Devils to 6 points since halftime. We will be back after this timeout. We are back from the timeout. Madison looking to revert back to how they were playing in the first half, as they have completely gone cold. And the Stockbridge Cougars have gotten hot and quick. Stockbridge will stay in their press. Salter to inbound the ball. And Braden Renner did not foul out. He only has 4. The pass is a little long. Alfred Nolan ends up saving it. It is a... Oh, and ball tipped out. Saved by Carter Hires. Kept off the ground. Caden Wilson pushing the ball out to Hires. The Madison fans are not happy. Stockbridge fans could not be happier. 6 minutes left. Down by 5 to Enslow on the 3. Back into Carter Hires, who was cutting. Enslow fakes the 3-pointer, pulls the mid-range, little too strong, and Enslow goes down hard. Ball to Burns. Burns will pull it out and set up the offense. Burns mid-range, no good. Enslow rebound. Enslow will push the ball up the court. Enslow crossover, foul on Jacob Burns. Evan Enslow gets the call he wants. Malloy Brulette will come in for Alfred Nolan. Gabe Smith will inbound to Carter Hires. Hires has been on fire in this fourth quarter. They look for him in the middle. He pulls it up, a little too strong. Rebound, Wilson. Wilson goes back up. Travel called on Caden Wilson as he picked up his pivot foot. Stockbridge will stay in their press. It has been very effective to this point. Saltern will inbound the ball. Smith guarding him. Smith has nothing. He chucks it up high to Landon Smith, but he does not get it. Braden Renner will intercept that pass. Smith in the corner. Drives in. Pass out to Renner on the three-point line. Carter Hires gets it. Hires looking for his shot. Does not have it. Now he will try to set up their offense to Smith. Smith driving, guarded by Brulette. He has nothing. Pass to Renner on the other side of the court. Into Wilson. Wilson doesn't have it. Out to Hires. Oh, low line pass. Goes up. Fouled! Evan Enzo is fouled in the act of shooting. He will take two. Malloy Brulette is not happy about it. 5 minutes left. Down 5. Malloy Brulette fouls out. Justin LeMunion will come in for him. Big pressure for the sophomore to try to save the game. Evan Enzo will shoot. He has been perfect from the line tonight. 37-32 the score. 5 minutes left. Oh, and he does not miss it. I might have jinxed him on that one. Enzo looking for better results on his second shot. It goes! Down by 4. LeMunion will inbound the ball. Tipped by Enzo. Renner picks it up. Renner with the mid-range jumper. No good. He pulled that quickly. Saltern pushing it up. Renner intercepted again! Renner has his hands on every pass. They cannot stop him on defense. Smith to Enzo. Enzo fakes the 3, drives in. Fouled yet again. Evan Enzo will go to the line for 2 more. 4 minutes, 46 seconds left. 37-33 the score. Stockbridge storming back. Enzo looking for the results. He has been on fire as well as Carter Hires. And the first one will not fall yet again. Looking for better results on his second shot. To bring the score within 4. Enzo, second shot. No good. Rebound. Smith. Foul on Braden Renner. Braden Renner was not near the play. It looked like a travel on my end. And that will be the end of the line for Braden Renner for real this time as he fouls out. Sauerhofer will come in for him. Saltern to inbound. They stay in the press. Smith on the ball. Saltern has nothing. Looking for Burns. Gets it into Burns. Into LeMunion. LeMunion loses the ball. And it will stay Madison ball. Madison trying to get anything. Stockbridge pulls the press off. They want the ball in the hands of Jacob Burns or in the hands of Zach Leuenberger. Leuenberger tries the spin move, doesn't work. Smith pulls up his dribble. Burns wants to shoot, doesn't have the shot. Ball tipped away by Carter Hires. Timmy Sauerhofer gets it. Pass to Carter Hires. Hires bringing the ball up. Pass out to Wilson. Wilson will shoot the three-pointer. And it falls! Caden Wilson drops the three-pointer. 37 Madison, 36 Cougars. 4 minutes left. Ball tipped away. Carter Hires has it on the corner. He saves it from going out of bounds. Drive baseline, gets fouled by Justin LeMunion. This game is electric. Carter Hires and Evan Enzo cannot be stopped. The push was not on LeMunion, it was on Zach Leuenberger. Hires will go to the line to shoot 2 with the newly implemented 5 fouls, shooting 2 rule. Hires, first shot to tie the game up. No good. It's okay. He will look for better results and to tie the game up on his second. Hires. Shot. Good! The game is tied. Stockbridge has made the comeback. Can they finish it off? Can they put the final nail in the coffin? Burns gets the ball. 3 minutes, 59 seconds left. Game tied, 37s. Burns trying for the crossover. Out to Smith. Smith doesn't have a shot. Burns driving. Nothing. He looks for it. Doesn't go. Lemunion rebound. Put back ball. 39-37 Blue Devils. And Madison timeout will be called for. This game is intense. We will be back after the timeout. Stockbridge's stands getting electric as they know what has happened in this game. Stockbridge is red hot. Madison, ice cold. The tides have completely shifted. Stockbridge going with Gabe Smith, Carter Hires, Evan Enslow, Caden Wilson, and Tim Sauerhofer. Madison will play small ball. Jacob Burns, Landon Smith, Gage Saltern, Zach Leuenberger, Dylan Doherty is their lineup. Enslow bringing the ball up, pushes to Smith. Smith wide open, lay, too strong. Oh, ball out of bounds on Tim Sauerhofer as he couldn't get his hands on it. It will be Madison ball. Stockbridge will go back to their press. This could be their chance to ice the game. Pass to Burns. Burns takes a step with the ball in his hands, but is not called. It doesn't matter. Hires tips it out. Too soft on the way. Leuenberger throwing his elbows and is called as a foul on Carter Hires. A reach in. It will stay Madison ball. Stockbridge looking to get the ball out of their hands. Doherty back deep. Leuenberger in the middle. Saltern looking to get a pass in. He has nothing. He gets it into Burns. Burns fighting. Burns pushing it up to Doherty. Doherty doesn't have a shot. Doherty driving. And a foul called on Tim Sauerhofer. Might have also been a travel, but the foul was more evident. Watching corner, Burns inbounding to Smith. Smith wants the three, doesn't get it. Burns gonna try to shoot from the three. He stays perfect. Madison pushes the lead to 5. 3 minutes, 14 seconds left. Pushes the lead to 4. Hires. Ball will stay for the Cougars. Hires lost possession, but it was tipped out by a Madison player. Stockbridge to inbound the ball to Hires. Hires doesn't have a shot to Wilson. Wilson back to Hires. Hires looking to spin away from Saltern. Saltern doesn't have it. He pulls a hard shot. Doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound. Hires in the corner to Smith. Smith into Enslow. Ball tipped by Leuenberger. And it will stay Stockbridge ball as Tim Sauerhofer was hit hard. And the ball was popped out. Smith to inbound the ball to Hires in the corner. That has been his spot all night. They know that. They will try to play defense as well as they can on him over there. Smith driving in. Oh, the mid-range jumper, but it does not go, and it will be Madison ball. He tried to fight for that one as his hand was hit. Tried to tip it to Hires. Could have been a foul. I'm not sure. I'm just the commentator. Pushing the ball up is Burns to Doherty. Doherty trying to drive. Has nothing. Spin move. Back. Saltern on the three. Saltern doesn't have it. He jump stops. Could have been a travel. Smith from the three. Oh, and it goes. That might have been the nail in the coffin. 2:20 left. Stop. Madison up by 6. Sauerhofer too strong on the shot. Enslow somehow picks it up, and it will stay Stockbridge ball. Madison increases their lead to 6. Stockbridge is gone cold yet again. It is a dog fight in this one. 44-37 the score. They are leading by 7, not 6. Kick ball on Dylan Doherty, staying Stockbridge ball. And timeout called for by the Cougars coach, Rob Renner. He is going to try to put some life back in the Cougars offense, which was so electric in the start of this quarter before the last timeout. The Blue Devils looking to hold on to their lead. That three by Landon Smith could have been the nail in the coffin. Up 7, 44-37, 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. A lot of sevens in this game. And we will be back after this timeout. And we are back from the timeout. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in an intense rivalry matchup. Stockbridge looking to get their offense back. Same lineups as before. It will be Gabe Smith to inbound the ball. Inbound to Enslow. Enslow driving. Doesn't have it. Gets his own rebound. Tips it out of Leuenberger's hands. Sauerhofer with the three. He doesn't get it to go. They will bring it back out to the top. Smith pass to Enslow. Foul! Enslow will go to the line to shoot 2. This is what started Stockbridge's run earlier in the game. It could start yet another one as they need it. Looking to bring the lead down to 6 on the first shot. Enslow. Good on the first one. He wants the second one to go. He will bring the lead down to 5. A quick substitution. Lemunion in for Doherty. Madison going back to their big man lineup. Sauerhofer will need to play tough defense on Lemunion. Doesn't go. Wilson rebound. Back to Enslow. Enslow, mid-range jump shot. No good. Fighting for the rebound. It is tipped out by Justin Lemunion. It will stay Stockbridge ball. Down 6. Smith to inbound to Enslow. Enslow on the corner. Has nothing. Into Sauerhofer. Sauerhofer loses it. It's okay. It goes back to Enslow's hands. Enslow driving baseline out to Smith. Smith with the 3. Doesn't go way too far. Stockbridge ball, it will stay. Madison needs to grab these rebounds if they want to ice this game out. Up by 6. 2 threes is all Stockbridge needs. Hires to Sauerhofer. Sauerhofer to Enslow. Enslow to Smith. Smith into Wilson. Wilson backing down. Oh, not good. Oh, and Burns will get it. And Burns will fly out of bounds into the bleachers. Foul on Evan Enslow. The coach going out to check on Jacob Burns as he is not getting up. It is his knee. Madison fans calling, saying it was intentional by Enslow. It was a physical play. It did not look intentional. Enslow knows to not foul intentionally this late in a close game where he is one of the MVPs of this game. Burns not getting up. He is rough. He went knee first into the bleachers. And this is not good for the Madison Blue Devils. He has been their offense tonight. Perfect from the three-point line. Nearly perfect. Nearly perfect from the field, and he will get up, and that is a good thing. Jacob Burns walking off the court on his own will, but he will not stay in this game. That could be a killer for the Madison Blue Devils, as they will bring in Dylan Doherty to replace Jacob Burns. Burns wanting to shoot his shots. Coach not letting him. And the coach will call for a timeout. They will discuss what is going on. The tension in this court, you could cut it with a knife. Both teams not fans of each other, rivals, and it has heated up as Madison's star player has been taken out of the game on an unfortunate foul. Up 6, a minute 16 left, fourth quarter, rivalry game. This game could mean so much when it comes down to sectionals time and when it comes down to CCL champion time. This could mean everything for them. A minute 16 left. Madison going over what they can do. Stockbridge, I'm sure saying they need to lock down the 3-point line. Jacob Burns will stay in the game on a hurt knee to shoot his foul shots. Burns will shoot his shots until he is subbed out for the injury. He went into those bleachers hard in the first shot. No good, off the back iron and out. Jacob Burns' second shot. Gives the high fives to his teammates. His second one to go up by 7. Drops. High fives, yet again. He gets another one to go up by 8. And drops through the back of the net. He'll go one more time. Go up by 9. And that one falls. 47 Blue Devils. 38, I'm sorry. 38 Cougars, a minute 16 left. You could put it as only 3 3-pointers, which Stockbridge is good at. Burns driving up the court. He looks like he's fine after that injury. Oh, and another foul called for on Evan Enslow. Burns will shoot yet again. Evan Enslow might have just fouled out. He was straight up and down, but that is not what the refs are going to say. Enslow will leave the game. He is yet another Stockbridge player to foul out. Jet Cross, the senior, will come in to try and fill big shoes. And off the back iron and out. Burns trying to put this lead into double digits to maybe ice this game. 47 Blue Devils, 38 Cougars. And it's good. Lead 10. A minute left on the clock. Stockbridge has the ability to pull this game in reach. Like that! Gabe Smith with a beautiful drive. Tough layup. Stockbridge gets in their press. Burns loses the ball. He doesn't have it. Back to Doherty, the inbounder. Doherty fumbles it. He's on the ground. Timeout called for by Madison. Rob Renner not happy. Full timeout called for by Madison. 48 seconds left. Score 48-40. Down 8. The Cougars need to catch fire instantly. And they have a player out there who can do that. Carter Hires, who started their run in the beginning of the fourth quarter and will now try to start it yet again. 8 points, 48 seconds. Can they do it? Or will they be stopped by the Blue Devils? Fouls have been the name of the game for both teams. Stockbridge has been affected more, losing 2 starters to 5 fouls. And the lineups will be Carter Hires, Gabe Smith, Caden Wilson, Tim Sauerhofer, and Jack Cross for the Cougars. Dylan Doherty, Landon Smith, Gage Saltern, Jacob Burns, and Zach Leuenberger for the Blue Devils. Sauerhofer intercepts the pass. Sauerhofer drops him hard. Sauerhofer with the tough way and in Timeout called for by Coach Renner. What a play by Tim Sauerhofer. Intercepts the ball at the half-court line. Takes 2 hits and gets it in on the Euro step layup. That was a physical and difficult play by the big man. 48-42. 6 seconds were taken off the clock. 42 seconds left. Down 6. The Cougars catching fire, but is it too little too late? We will see after this timeout. We are back from the timeout. Once again, 48 Madison, 42 Cougars. 42 seconds left, fourth quarter. This game could have CCL title implications later in the season and sectional seeding implications later in the season. Saltern inbounding the ball. Stockbridge stays in their press. Saltern looking for a pass, doesn't have it. Intercepted. Enslow puts his hand on it. Travel. Whoa! Cougars end up with the ball anyways. And fouled hard is Carter Hires. He will go to the line. 35 seconds left. Down by 6.
Nobody saw that stroll in the park. I saw it.
Zach Leuenberger had a few gather steps on that one. It does not matter. Stockbridge ends up with the ball, and Carter Hires will go to the line to shoot 2, trying to bring the score within 4. First one doesn't fall. He will look to get his second shot to go, to cut the lead to 5. 35 seconds left. 48-42 the score. Hires, no good. Off the back iron, but it doesn't matter, as Stockbridge will end up with the ball. Hires, 3. Doesn't fall. Oh, Wilson with the putback. 28 seconds. Clock keeps running. Hires tips the ball. And it will be Madison ball. 25 seconds. Down by 4. Stockbridge will stay in their tough press. 48-44 the score. 25 seconds. That's plenty of enough time in basketball. Burns has nothing. Looking for a pass to Smith. Smith gets it. Smith bringing the ball up. This could be the end of it. Saltern. Leuenberger, what? Not a foul. Not a foul, and that is just, that could be the end of it for the Cougars on a tough foul call. Timmy Sauerhofer goes down to fouls. This has plagued the entire Stockbridge team, and nothing you can do about it unless Zach Leuenberger misses these 2 free throws and they make some magic happen. Leuenberger taking his first 3. Leuenberger taking his second shot. First one was off the back iron. And it's good. Down by 5 as the Cougars, 15 seconds left. Pushing the ball up the court. Smith gets it to Jack Cross. No good. Wilson fights for the rebound, and that is game. Ross will foul intentionally to send Lynn and Smith to the line. And that might be the end of it. 6 seconds left. Down by 5. They need something good to happen. And the Stockbridge fans not happy. Madison coach not sure on the rules. And Landon Smith off with the first. His second, he will see if it can fall. Oh. And Madison coach still confused on the rules.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope.
It's not hard.
Once again, confused on the rules.
Old man. Sorry.
Smith, second shot. And no good. Foul called on Lemunion. Over the back. Oh, not on. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I do not understand this. It will be a Madison ball. And that might be the end of the game for the Cougars. Down 5, 6 seconds left. Madison ball, unless they make some magic happen. Inbound, Lemunion, that's it. 5 seconds left. They need to foul. They will not. 2 seconds, and that is the game. Stockbridge had a run going, but it was killed off by some unfortunate timing. And we will see you later for Stockbridge Valley's next home game. Thank you for joining us.